everybody. Welcome to Dharma Talk Tuesday. If you have seen a Dharma Talk Tuesday before, then you know that Julie Surratt is the one. This is her baby. Dharma Talk Tuesday is Julie Surratt's creation. And I am not Julie. No, I'm not. I am co-hosting for Julie today. I am Kaela Gedda. I am Julie's friend. I am her client. She's my coach in a leadership training program, and I love Julie so much. And I was really excited when she asked me if I would host this week's Dharma Talk Tuesday while she is at a mastermind. That is one of the best things about being a coach, is not only do we get to do this work for our clients, but of course we get to do it for ourselves. So let's send Julie a ton of love while she is just soaking up so much wisdom to bring back to you and to all of us while she's at this mastermind. And know that you are in good hands today. We have a really juicy topic this week on Dharma Talk Tuesday. We're going to talk about how to manifest money while you are sitting at your Thanksgiving dinner table. So I know that sometimes we think, okay, if I'm just at my dinner table, I'm going to be having to have that conversation with my grandma, or I'm going to be trying to avoid that conversation with my aunt and uncle. And guess what? It doesn't have to be that way. Not only can we be totally enjoying the holiday and soaking up all that gratitude, as I know we all want to do, we can be manifesting money along the way. So I'm going to tell you how we can do that today on this Dharma Talk Tuesday. If you're watching live, if that speaks to you, I would just let me know. Send me a message or a heart. Let me know if you're interested, or even the recording. Are you interested in manifesting money while you are sitting around your Thanksgiving table? And I will briefly tell you about me, since we're going to be hanging out for the next little bit here. Hey, Siobhan. Siobhan, I am co-hosting, or I should say I'm guest hosting for Julie. It's fun to see you here. So, like I said, my name is Kaela Gedda. I am an ontological life coach for conscious entrepreneurs. For entrepreneurs who are wakening up to their power and their magic and all that we get to create in co-creation with God and the universe, and are committed to making incredible things happen by embracing who we are, making our mark on the world, and really living epic lives. So that's who I am and what I do. I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I know Julie usually comes to you from sunny San Diego. I am in cold and snowy Wisconsin right now. And I'm really honored to be here. And I'm really grateful that Julie has opened up this space so that we can be in partnership and get to know each other. I know that if you're Julie's friend, you know that she is dynamite and that all of us get to learn so much from her on this Dharma Talk Tuesday. So I'm really excited to share that. I also want to share with you that before I go today, I'm going to invite you with a very, very generous gift from Julie and myself around the upcoming event that Julie has. So not only do we get to know each other here on Facebook today, but there's a chance that we could all meet and hang out and manifest together in person in December, which would be dreamy. So thanks for popping on, you guys. I am just, if you're just new, I want to catch you up. I am guest hosting this week's Dharma Talk Tuesday for Julie while she's in a mastermind. And we're going to talk all about how to manifest money while you are sitting around your dinner table. First, let's talk about why we would want to talk about this. Why would we want to manifest money while we are sitting around the Thanksgiving dinner table? My take on this is that we would want to be manifesting money while we're sitting around the Thanksgiving table because as powerful manifesting babes, we would not want to shut ourselves off to the opportunity to receive. And so holiday is no different. Hey, Lorraine, holidays are no different. As powerful manifestors out there in the world, we get to be constantly open to receiving all of the miracles that are coming our way, especially on a holiday. So that's why talking about manifesting on a holiday is so important. It's so that we are staying open to receiving abundantly all the time, every day. So how do we do it? I have 3 steps that I'm going to bring you through for how we can be continuously manifesting anytime, any day. And then a bonus look at if you're sitting here thinking, uh-oh, I haven't done any of those steps yet. Is it too late for me? No, my friends, there is a silver bullet. I know sometimes we think those don't exist, but they're not. There is. There is a silver bullet to manifesting money, even if you haven't really started yet. So let's jump in. These are my 3 steps for being able to manifest money anytime. Sitting around the Thanksgiving table with our family, on Christmas Eve, on July 4th next year, any day, you name it. And it's so perfect that these steps also fall just beautifully in harmony with fall, which we're in right now. And quickly approaching winter, I should say. Okay, so step number 1, if we want to be manifesting money anytime, is to be planting the seeds that we want to harvest. This means that everywhere we go, we are looking for opportunities to be giving. We are looking, where can we drop seeds of information, seeds of service, seeds of compassion, seeds of hope. Everywhere we go, with everyone we meet, we are staying open to opportunities so that we can plant the gifts that we have. So I'd love for you to think about, what does this look like for you? For example, for me, the way that I am staying open and being in action to plant seeds all year long is whenever I meet someone, I am asking them about their dreams. So not only do I go to a networking event or I meet someone on vacation and we get on the topic of, so what do you do? And what's it like to be you? But I'm asking them a question of, so what are your dreams? What do you want to create? What are your goals? And when I am doing this, I am planting the seeds that I have of curiosity, of compassion, of genuine interest, of holding space for someone else to really get to shine and think, what are my dreams? What are my goals? What would it be like for me to sink my teeth into that and dream about it? That's just one example. Another way that I am planting seeds everywhere I go all year is by asking people how I could serve them. If I come in contact with an entrepreneur, who are the people that I serve, I ask them, how can I serve you? How can I help you create this goal or whatever you want to do? And so I'm planting seeds. I'm letting people know who I am and what I'm up to all year, all the time. I would love to hear from you, and share in the comments below. I know that Julie would love to hear this too. How are you planting seeds? When you are out there in the world, how are you giving your gifts and letting people know who you are, what you're up to? Are they seeds of compassion, seeds of generosity, seeds of service, seeds of curiosity? Hi, Mary. Let us know, what are the seeds that you are planting when you are out there in the world? So that's the first step. So Laura says, I love the idea of serving. Yes, it's so cool to think that even when we're planting seeds, we can be serving. We can actually do it in all of the steps. So once we have done that, once we're planting seeds, then the next step that we get to do is we get to water them. We get to nourish and love up on all of the seeds that we planted. So this looks like serving again, and it might be in a different capacity than how we had initially served. So in the example that I'm providing for you, the way that I first served by planting seeds, it was by evoking some questions about people's dreams. In this step, when I am watering my plants and nourishing them, then I'm going to be serving in a different way. So now I am sharing content. I am doing Facebook Live videos. I am hosting workshops. I am putting resources out there. I'm sending blogs. I'm doing Instagram stories, like a whole gamut of ways that I'm letting people know that I care about them. That it wasn't just a one-time high and buy, but that I'm invested, that I'm here for the long haul. Okay, so Laura says, seeds of easiness, sharing ease and thinking is a service that brings joy to others makes me happy. I love that. That's awesome, Laura. Thank you for sharing that. You guys, I'm sitting on an exercise ball, so if you're like, why is she rolling all over? Just, getting an ab workout. Okay, so we're on step number 2, which is watering, nourishing these seeds that we're planting. And it's by doing these 3 steps consistently on repeat that we can be manifesting money anytime, anywhere. So right now we're laying the foundation, and then we're going to get into the manifesting piece. So we can be watering these seeds by being of service. And think for yourself and share it with us here. Let us know. Julie and I would love to hear. How do you water your seeds? How are you taking care of your people all year long? This also might be your clients. Like, I'm watering my clients all year by showing up for our calls. By not just physically showing up, but energetically showing up to really hold space for them. By being a stand for their vision and what they want to create. So what are the ways that you're taking your service to the next level with the people in your life? How are you letting them know that you care about them and that you're committed to nurturing them no matter what all year? I'd love to hear. Okay, then the third step is that we get to harvest. So after we've planted our seeds and we watered them, now we get to harvest. And this is what we're talking about when we say, how do we manifest money at the dinner table? So we get to call them in by making an invitation. So while we've been building relationships, we've been serving, we understand that the way that we can most powerfully serve someone is by actually inviting them into a relationship with us where we can serve them in our highest capacity. And usually that's by having them become our client or have our product or service, whatever it is that we know that could most benefit them. And so we invite them into that elevated relationship. We invite them into a space of being our client. We invite them into being our consumer or whatever that looks like for us. And with that invitation, we are now getting to harvest that relationship. And it's a beautiful thing not only for us, but also for them. Because this person that we were connected with and we knew what they wanted, we were serving them all year, now really gets to have the thing that they wanted. Laura says, knew to think about doing that for a whole year. So focused on now, kind of forgot about the longer vision. Yes, Laura, it's so helpful. And this is the perfect time to hear it. Because with the new year right around the corner, we can start doing this for an entire year. Also, consider, could you do these 3 steps tomorrow? We still have a day before Thanksgiving. Think about, what are the seeds that you've already planted? Who are the people that you've already connected with this year? They know who you are. They've been floating around your circle. How could you water that relationship or nourish that relationship even more tomorrow? Is there a way that you could show up generously for them? How can you call that in? Okay, so then the other thing that we can do, so those are the 3 steps. I just want to recap them. And if you're watching live, you could type this in or write them down for yourself. So the 3 steps are that we plant seeds by connecting with someone, by letting them know who we are and introducing ourselves and getting to know who they are. So plant seeds, we get to water it. We get to show up and be of service and nourish and nurture that connection. And then third, we get to harvest that. Now, at the beginning of this Dharma Talk Tuesday, I said that there was also a magic bullet or a silver bullet. And, oh, Mary, thank you so much for putting that in there. So she's saying compassion, showing up, encouraging to complete mail survey, the friends. Yes, I can do these daily. That's so awesome. I love that, Mary. Okay, so I said that there is a magic bullet, and there is. There is a way that if you're thinking, I haven't done this at all yet, how can I start? How can I really energetically call this in? Because we know that it's not just about the actions that we're taking. The energy that we're putting into it actually makes a really big impact. Arguably one of the biggest impacts, and the actions matter as well. So here's what we can do on Thanksgiving, even if we haven't done any of these steps yet, and especially if we have. We can increase our gratitude and increase our generosity. Gratitude, generosity, and receiving are all linked. So as we increase our gratitude and increase our generosity, it is only natural that we are also increasing our capacity to receive. I was sharing with my clients this week, we make declarations of what we're going to be receiving every week, and I invited them to make a declaration that feels bigger than they would normally make, even though it's a short work week. And I explained to them that while the entire country right now is in this place of heightened focus of gratitude, and every one of us are really leaning into our gratitude practices in a big way, especially around the dinner table, we can invite our family to a practice of gratitude. And as we step into a higher level of generosity, hey Quincy, into a higher level of generosity right here, right now, and on Thursday at Thanksgiving, and here's how we can do that. We can be generous with the gifts that we're sharing to our friends and family. We can be generous with our food. We can be generous with our recipes. We can be generous listeners. Shanda Sumter, who is one of Julie and my mentors, talks about being a generous listener. So when, Aunt Delilah is talking about her 6 cats that are really important to her, and we normally might think like, oh, there, Aunt Delilah. We can actually turn up our ears, open up our hearts, and be a generous listener. What would the dynamic of your family conversation around the dinner table on Thursday be like? How would that dynamic shift if you showed up to be a generous listener, to be a compassionate sister, daughter, brother, cousin? These are all ways that we can really increase our generosity on Thanksgiving. And when we elevate our gratitude and our generosity, we are naturally opening up the space for us to receive even more. And so this, my friends, is how we can manifest money even around the dinner table. We turn up the dial on gratitude and we turn up the dial on generosity. We stop worrying about, gimme, what can I get? Oh, hey, Robin. And we start asking ourselves, what can I be grateful for? Who can I be grateful for? How can I dial up my experience of gratitude? How can I increase the way that I am showing up to be generous? What would me being in generosity look like? And as we are doing that and we set an intention of what we clearly want to call in, we can also trust that those opportunities are coming into us. And so maybe we have an offer, if we were planting seeds, watering, and harvesting, we might have sent out an offer. And there's actually a button that people can click and money can literally be showing up in our bank account on Thanksgiving. How amazing would that be? Like, what a sweet dessert. Forget the pumpkin pie. We can open up our email after dinner to see that we have physically received money. And the other way that this can look is that we are opening up the opportunities. So we know that the exchange has already energetically been done around the Thanksgiving table when we are being generous and in gratitude, that come Monday morning or whenever we're back at work, we can have that conversation with someone else who is a yes for that. How does this sound to you guys? Is anyone interested in, I'm seeing some hearts and likes, is anyone else interested in generating money and manifesting money while we are sitting around the dinner table with our families? And also think about how cool it would be if we shared this conversation. Every one of us is always in the business of manifesting something. We are powerful manifestors. So this applies not only to money, but with anything that we want to share. If you have questions about this, put them in the comments. I'll either, if you're live, I'll answer them. And if you're catching the replay, Julie and I will be sure to get back to you. Our intention is that every single one of us gets to manifest while we are sitting at the dinner table this Thursday. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay, I have to share another thing with you that is really exciting and really juicy. So when I was talking with Julie, we had a conversation last week and she invited me to host. We were just having a conversation about her life and what was going on. And one of the things that I shared with her is that I'm really tuned into and plugged into supporting entrepreneurs to be manifesting what they want especially entrepreneurs who are conscious, because it can happen like that for them. Okay, I want to see Mary's comment really quick. She says, I'm a great listener to fault. It makes my days a lot longer. I'm actually losing money, but hopefully patience will remember that act. Yes, let us manifest. Mary, this is a great opportunity for you to rewrite that story, for you to step into, and it's a really beautiful segue too, for you to step into being a generous listener and also being generous to yourself, which means that sometimes the way that we're generous to ourselves is by saying, no, thank you. By creating that space for ourselves when we are in that environment that we feel like we're being sucked or drained. So that's another powerful lesson. Okay, so Julie and I were talking about it's really helpful to manifest, and I said I especially am working with entrepreneurs who are really conscious right now. And the ways that I am supporting entrepreneurs to manifest is by having them manifest money, like we're talking about today, and also shattering glass, breaking through the limiting beliefs that are keeping us stuck and small and thinking that we don't get to have it all. The way that we get to truly be consistently manifesting that which we want is when we are shedding those limiting beliefs, when we are standing in our power. So I want to share that I have a gift for you today that's totally free. I have created a playbook for you. It is called the Conscious Entrepreneur's Playbook: How to Shatter Glass, Win Bread Without Breaking a Nail. So what that all means is that as a conscious entrepreneur, this is the playbook of how we do these things. Shatter glass is bust up the limiting beliefs. Win bread, make money. Without breaking a nail, that's my way of saying by putting self-care first. To me, what it means to be a conscious entrepreneur is to be owning our power, is to be standing in the power of who we are as a co-creator with God, with Source, with the universe, so that we can make an impact and call in everything that we want to receive. And the way that we do that is by shattering glass, by busting up the limiting beliefs that are keeping us small and holding us back. The other way that we do that is by winning bread, by making money, by owning that we deserve to be well paid, and by doing it all without breaking a nail. By knowing that self-care gets to be a priority. Self-care is not a distraction from our goals. Self-care is actually the path to create what we want. So I put this playbook together with you for you. This is not like a skimpy little one-pager where I just like give you a few fill in the blanks. This is a really juicy guide that actually, what it's like is you are on a coaching session, a self-coaching session being guided by this playbook. So as you work through this entire playbook, it is like you've given yourself a full coaching session. It could take you 60 to 90 minutes to work through it. So you get to sit down and make it be luxurious. This is a juicy, juicy gift for you to give yourself the coaching session that you have been waiting for on your own terms. It is the Conscious Entrepreneur's Playbook to shatter glass and win bread without breaking a nail. And as you work through that playbook, you're going to be able to identify what are the sneaky limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. You're going to learn how to bust through those. You're also going to get clear on the old money story that is not serving you any longer. And you're going to be able to create a new money story with new ways to generate money on your own terms. And you're going to get to realign with self-care. So I have this gift for you. This is a $97 value. It's totally yours. You can just click the link, get it, and allow yourself that gift of being self-coached, of bring yourself through this process, being self-coached, knowing that you still get to be guided. This playbook is designed so that you can own your power and guide yourself through this. And then, you guys, this is where it gets incredible. So if you haven't heard, Julie has an amazing event coming up in December 15th and 16th at the Rancho Bernardo Inn in San Diego. And it is called Dharma Live, a Winter Solstice Renewal. I am going to be there. I am so excited. This is Julie's event. She's leading it. It is a 2-day yoga and business retreat. So we are going to get to do all of it, the self-care and the busting up our limiting beliefs and the manifesting. And today, Julie is offering up a complimentary ticket, a ticket on her to anyone who says, I'm a yes for owning my power as a conscious entrepreneur. I am a yes for saying that I deserve to make an impact. I deserve to shatter glass. I know that I can win bread. So when you say yes to diving into this for yourself and you snag this guide, you also will be invited to Julie's retreat, and she's waiving the ticket fee. We could get to meet. How cool would that be? So it's Julie's gig. It's going to be phenomenal. As soon as she told me about it, I was like, I'm a yes. I'm coming in from Wisconsin. I am bringing my mom and my stepmom. It's going to be the most amazing time. And Julie and I would be honored to have you join us there. We are modeling for you the opportunity to get generous right now by sharing this gift with you. Oh, and I didn't mention, the ticket is a value of $14.97. So together today, we're offering you $1,594 of juicy resources, of tools on us. All you have to do is be a yes to yourself right now. Hey, Carrie. So you guys can snag the link in the caption of this video. I have the link right there. So you can just click the link, grab the goods. You will instantly get the playbook. So you can stay up late and start working through it tonight. You can carve some time out for yourself this weekend to just sink in and allow yourself to be guided. And then you can join us at the retreat in December. I would love that. Okay, I have to check my notes and make sure that I'm not missing anything else important that I had to tell you guys. I don't think so. It was an honor to be with you on Dharma Talk Tuesday. I love tuning in to Julie's beautiful videos every week, and I am so blessed and grateful that I could be her fill-in today while she is at a retreat and just share this love with you. So know that I am sending every single one of you love. I tag myself in this video. If there's a way that I can serve you, that if you have a question about what I shared today, please let me know, or just comment below. Julie and I can answer those. If you have a question about the retreat, I know that Julie's going to be watching this. We would love for you to come, and we're creating a way for you to get there. So, Julie and I will talk to you soon. You will see Julie back next week for another Dharma Talk Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm just honored to be in connection with you. Thank you guys. Have a great night.